So we got Fiora up in top, no doubt. And maybe it is as, well, you know, it's either Syndra support or Ashe support. We'll get a second, in just a second rather, we will be seeing what exactly it is.
I almost feel like this is guaranteed to be Syndra support. And the swaps have now just occurred, so it is indeed Syndra support.
Wanting to try to force Mickey out of the lane. Here comes Elise. And now actually the lane is going to meet right in the middle. So not going to push too far forward for Faker, but there's the flash and the ultimate. First blood going over to Faker. Immediately does cleanse. And wow, Mickey was just not expecting that level 6 spike. Yeah, very nice. So we're going to see a ton of poke coming down there in the mid lane. And uh-oh, the stun coming down onto Wolf as well as the exhaust. He will be able to get him away just barely. Even turning around for a silence as well, that Call the Void. And now the poke damage coming out of Varus. Part of the reason, here comes Mickey and Sungwon, but they walk right over a ward. And I think they can tell because of the movements of that bot lane that Mickey was spotted. So he just goes back to mid. Oh, there's the Chain of Corruption coming on in, and a huge amount of damage down goes that Syndra. Sangyu now is exhausted. One more hit will do it. And that is going to be it, a double kill for Varus in the bot lane.
Double kill for SKT at this point is so bad for the ROX Tigers. Mickey, he has the package. I don't think he's going to be able to use it. They're going to look for a cheese here onto Faker. But if Faker reacts quick enough, this shouldn't work.
He does get the stun on someone. He's just going to turn, and that's going to be it for Elise. Now he wants more blood, trying to go for Mickey. He does lose the poison. Missed the poison, rather, but here he comes once again. Very aggressive coming in. Is going to cleanse the exhaust. Does miss another poison, so is forced to back off from here. Had he landed that last poison, I think he could have ended Mickey's life. Uh-oh, big package coming on in. Nice dots there on the stun onto Faker, but an instant cleanse, and there's Wolf with the Nether Grasp onto Corki to pick up that kill. And now the rest of ROX Tigers on the run. Can Bank pick up another one? So much damage coming out. One more hit will do it. That's going to be it for Syndra. Elise is going to try to flash out. Nice cocoon. Will escape with her life, but another 2-0 for SKT.
Yeah.
Just yet. It's just kind of been farming the entire time, just at 0-0-0. There is the Eternal Crystal Arrow onto Faker and the stun out of Syndra. They should be able to get Faker here, and that they do. Nice pickup there for the ROX Tigers.
Very nice pickup indeed. Not quite sure if, wow, they are. They're going to go for a Baron attempt here. Huni doesn't have teleport. He's running up from bottom. Very risky attempt, but it's a gamble that they need to make if they want to stay in this game.
And they might be able to get this here. Let's see if Peanut can come in here and get the smite. Is he going to be able to? And he does! Unbelievable out of Peanut. He gets the Baron away. And look at the rest of ROX Tigers. Bang just trying to get on top of them. Just going to do a ton of damage here. Is forced to flash away, but here comes Huni for the pickup. We do see someone trying to get onto Wolfie. Will pick up that kill. Down goes Key, though, on the opposite side of things. Mickey will escape here, rather, and Huni is still on the chase. Let's see if he can get onto Mickey.
Mickey has to be really careful. Sunghan canceled his recall
to go for the cocoon, and it's not really going to help. No Valkyrie for now, and Mickey is also going to go down.
Really have it doesn't have a leg to stand on unless it was able to accelerate ahead of SKTs, and that just wasn't the case.
Yeah, look at this, a trade from Huni. We get to see the tail end of that fight. Maybe Linderong just getting a bit desperate, trying to make something happen. A bit of trouble. Linderong is not going to engage here, though. And look at Faker on the right side all alone. You can see someone already taking a ton of damage. He will get cocooned, but now look at Bang on the left side. One more hit will do it. Kha'Zix does even that up, 1 for 1. And here's Faker, wants to kill everybody on this team, and he's not going to be able to get many, just one, only the Ashe. Oh, actually does get the Elise too there with the poison. Nicely done. Does get the 2 for 1.
Does get the 2 for 1 indeed. Meanwhile, in top lane, there's a giant wave Linderong recalling to go and pick that up. Sungwon.
As he's dying, he does get that. Hold that thought. Here comes Key trying to get the steal into Baron. Not going to happen. So SKT does pick up the second Baron of the game here. This time with no hopes of a steal. And, well, at 14-6 and already a 12,000 gold lead here for SKT. They will be looking to make their final pushes in just a few minutes.
Well, next dragon of the game,
will be that Elder Drake, so we'll have that as an option. Here comes Linderong, trying to go for that trade here. Can he get that Grand Challenge proc. No, look at the amount of damage just coming out from the Baron boosted minions. Is going to lunge away and get away with his life with the help of the Cocoon. But here comes Peanut, ulting in, and is going to leap in, and oh, the W just barely not going to be able to pick up that kill. So those are going to be denied too. Not really going to matter here though, as SKT is pushing in as 5 is going to take out that third tower here. Third inhibitor tower. There does go the inhibitor. And ROX, just with their tail between their legs, kind of just waiting it out. They're not able to save any of these inhibitors.
3 inhibitors down, so now 7v5 is enabled. 2 super minions spawning from each lane. And with Baron to top it off, we might just see the end of the game here in a moment.
Yeah, you can see the zoning from Faker. He's like, yeah, I dare you to come try to fight me right now. Me and the rest of my homies. Really just too strong at this time. And we'll just wait until the other waves do come in. And there's the super minion in the front. Bit more poke from Bang. And some poking going down onto these turrets. And Mickey trying to make something happen on the right side. Not going to be able to, just desperately fighting against these Baron minions. Going to take down the second Nexus turret. Finally an arrow coming in. Huni says, what did you say? I'm going to kill you instead. Down goes Ash, down goes Linderong, and down goes the ROX Tigers in game number 1 as SKT takes game number 1.
And what a way to take game number 1. Everything was really going super slow and steady, and then all of a sudden it just got completely out of control.